We're live, and I'm late, and I apologize. I'm a whopping 1 minute late. Let me ping the Discord, and we're good to go. What up, y'all? A random Friday stream. How's everybody doing? I don't normally do Friday streams, but we got the evening open, so I figured why not? I figured why the hell not? What else we gonna do? How's the eBay looking today? No crazy sales today so far. Mostly just 1 or 2 card orders. We have 1 3-card order, whopping. Yeah, crazy evening. I went to dinner with my family. My brother's birthday is today, and on my way there, actually, so this morning, it goes back a little bit. Elise is leaving. She left for Chicago to go see Florence and the Machine. It's her favorite group. And she got 2 minutes down the road, and her car was acting up. So I said, well, take my car. I don't want you to take this car all the way if it's acting up. So I took her car to go meet my family at dinner, and it basically died on me. I think the alternator went out. And so, yeah, that was fun. So got to get that towed while we were eating dinner. So at least I got to the place where we were going to eat dinner, luckily, and got it towed while we were waiting, while we were eating. So that worked out well. But anyway, so that was tonight. And then, so now I'm without a car. I got to figure out how to get my stuff to the post office tomorrow morning, but it's a whole thing. What up, everybody? River with Kodiak. Hi, Master. Oh, God, I don't know if I want to be called Master. I had a question. I just got my first return request on TCG Player and have zero cloud to pay for a return label to send them. And he just, by the way, you're late. I know I am late. How to send a return? I don't know how that would work through TCG Player. I have no idea. Luckily, eBay kind of handles all that, but I'm not sure. Someone in the chat might be able to know how to better send that. Hey, we made it. What up, Vaughan? How's it going? Daddy, what up? What up? Oi, oi. Always be listening. That's right. That's right. Happy Friday. Hell yeah. Friday hype. We'll keep you company. I appreciate it. I'm all alone tonight. No wife this evening. I like having the house to myself, but I also really don't like sleeping at night without Elise. I always get terrible sleep when she's not with me, so it'll be interesting to see. Just picked up an FI 7160 for bulk. Nice. It's a 7160. It's the same thing, right? It's just a little older. Alternator went out on mine like 10 years ago. Was 130, probably 900 now. Oh yeah, it's gonna be expensive. And her car, we've had to put in. She has had her car at the mechanics like, no joke, like 6 times in the last 6 months. It's been crazy. So we're gonna have to get a new car. Her Jeep is not having it anymore. So we're probably gonna try, we talked about possibly car shopping after the last problem, literally like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And so after this one, I'm like, all right, we're done. We're gonna go shopping for a car. We're gonna get you a non-American car. I'm not gonna buy another American car. They run like shit. So I'm gonna get a Japanese car, maybe a Kia or a Subaru or something. So we'll figure it out. Return, mail them a self-address stamped envelope. What if it's like a package though? I imagine a return will be a package, unless it's a low value card. Honestly, if it's less than 10 bucks, just tell them to keep it. But if it's a higher value card, then they're probably gonna have to figure it out. Tell them to keep the cards. That's what I do, unless it's an expensive card. Since eBay limited me, I jumped over to TCG Player, had 7 sales within 20 minutes, cleared out half my inventory. Nice. Why did eBay limit you? What up, Wifer? Let's fucking go. What up, Don? Is Japanese bulk worth picking up? Yeah, from what I understand, Japanese hollows sell really well. I don't know if that's true, though. I've not tried. Literally mail them in an envelope with a postage in it for them to send back to you. What, that seems so extra? Yeah, that does seem extra. That seems... but this is why you need integrated shipping. This is why TCG Players stuck in the golden ages, the olden ages rather. Did you put that 3D part in your scanner? Just remove the black feeder arms altogether. I removed them and then put the rollers back. That's all I did. Honda. Tempting. I might get a Honda. We'll see. We're gonna get a Japanese car of some sort. That's for sure. They seem to be the most reliable. What's up, dude? I've enjoyed the channel. You've taken a lot of ideas, implemented them into my own Pokemon sports card business. Nice. That's awesome. What kind of sports do you sell? I hate car issues. I had a Kia and I've been stolen 3 times, and it's so bad I keep getting it back. Holy shit! You've had stolen 3 times? That's crazy. I've never had a car stolen. Toyota, yeah. I am considered a new seller. Even though I had an account for 9 years, tried to get them to lift it and it was told to kick rocks. What do you mean? Like what? Like the amount of cards you can list? Is that what you're talking about? If you're talking about that, then call them. So you can open up a chat and then say like, hey, I want to talk to an agent. Don't talk to the chat. Talk to an agent. Like talk to an actual person on the phone and say, hey, I want my limits raised. And they'll be like, well, I don't know if we can do that. And say, I don't care. Do it. And they'll do it. I promise. I've done it like 3 times. That's not true. I've done it twice. They'll go up. Possibly with a new seller, you might be having a little problems, but I didn't have any problems. Team Toyota, yeah. I grew up in a Ford family, deployed a couple times in the military and saw how Toyotas were literally last through anything. Now I'm a Yoda boy for life. Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, I would never, ever buy an American car again. My car's had problems, and everyone I hear that has Japanese cars talk about how reliable they are and how they have no issues. Hello, everybody. That's a question. Where do you price your sports cards? That's a good question. Them Kia boys will get you every time. It's so notorious that Kias get stolen. Apparently, that's the easiest to break in, start up, and go. Really? I didn't know that. Well, that kind of keeps me away from Kias. Interesting. I didn't know that. Any suggestions for how to get a perfume smell off cards? I currently have baking soda around them to absolve. Curious if anyone has ideas. You have to really stick your face in the middle of the stack. I mean, how bad's the perfume smell? I didn't know. I know smoke. The way I got smoke out of a console before was I put it in a bin and I put it and put a bunch of dryer sheets in it. It'll make your stuff smell like dryer sheets, but it won't smell like smoke. So I imagine it would do the same thing for perfume, but I don't know. If it's bulk and it smells bad, I just throw it out. Friday night nerd stream, let's go. Hell yeah. We were just at the card store too. Speaking of which, we were there and I picked this bad boy up. It was only 40 bucks at my local LGS. And that doesn't make sense. Local game store. At my LGS. And that's pretty good. Apparently they go for like 47 online. So pretty solid deal. We'll open this for sure. I own 3 Chevys, 2 EV, and 1 gas, but yeah, thanks. I'll try and get them to call me. It sucks my bulk cards started paying out and then them ban limits. Yeah, I would try calling them. Card Uploader or TCG Automate? I like Card Uploader. It's more accurate, and in my opinion, it's a better system, but they both are really solid. My Mazda is sick, yeah. Am I gonna get a Miata? Yeah, it's not even Japanese cars at this point, just anything not American because they aren't made here anymore anyways. Yeah, they're just not reliable at all. Like I'm trying to think of a reliable American brand. Fords are terrible. Chevys are bad. I have a Chrysler. It's all right. It's better than Jeep. God, I would never get a Jeep. That's what we have. That's what Elise has, a Jeep Compass. And it hit 110,000 miles. Everything went wrong. The second it hit, actually 100,000 miles. The second it hit 100,000 miles, all of it went out the window. It just immediately started dying. Same with my car, realistically. But mine started having electrical issues at about like 60,000 miles. It's just there if I stick my face into the box to pull them out. It probably isn't that bad then. Also sick pickup, thank you. Cigarette smelling cards is the worst. I've walked away from bulk lots because of that. Oh, I would. I put in all my listings. They can't smell like smoke. And if they do, I would just walk away. 100%. Not any little flex, but honestly, if you had 30,000 of sealed built up, but truly wanted to start a real online business, would you sell it off to get a real boost or just hold and start slow? I mean, it just depends. It depends. I mean, $30,000 would be an insane upstart to a business. And realistically, you don't need that much of a boost, but it depends on what you're trying to do. Like if you want, yeah, I guess it just depends on your goals. But $30,000 would be an insane start. I would say you could sell off like a third of that. And I mean, if you've never sold anything and you're completely new, then you need to start slow. I wouldn't go like break out 30K. I mean, you're not gonna get 30K unless you sell it yourself, but what you should, so you know how to sell it. But that's a good question. I would sell maybe a third of it or half of it. in IRL life, Toyotas are actually made in San Antonio and Mexico City. At least the Tacomas are. Right. Jeeps hit 100,000 explode. My wife sold hers at 85 for a 4Runner. Yeah. Yeah. 4Runners aren't cheap. Yeah, Jeeps. Yeah, that's why I told Elise. She's like, why is this having so many problems? I was like, Elise, it's a Jeep. They're known for that. Now, it's not a Jeep Wrangler, you know, it's a Compass, so they're a little bit more reliable, but still, anything after 100,000 miles on a Jeep, it just blows up. I have a 2019 Ram Rebel with the 343,000 on it, bought new, best vehicle I've ever owned. Yeah, I mean, some people have luck with some other ones. I'm not saying that it can't, but I'm not going. I mean, I also don't. That's a truck, right? A Ram Rebel? I don't know what that is. I'm assuming that's a truck. Trucks last longer. I mean, trucks notoriously last a lot longer than cars. We start with NA cars. I have 2003 Saturn Ion. The day it hit 150,000, it hit black smoke of death going up the last hill on my way home. RIP. Toyota is more American built than the big three. Yeah, I wouldn't get a Toyota either, honestly. I would get, like, we're probably going to be looking into a Subaru or a Kia. Those are the two brands that kind of stuck out to us. I want a Subaru because we're not going to get a Subaru. This isn't for me. It's her car. It's her daily driver. So I wish I could. I would love to get a car because when my car goes and dies, I'm getting a stick shift. I hate driving an automatic. I miss my stick shift so bad. And one of the few cars that actually make stick shifts are Subarus. And so I plan on getting a Subaru and find a Subaru stick shift. That's my goal. But I'm driving my car until it goes into the ground. So, and it's still got some miles on it. So I started listening, then I saw your stream pop up. Hell yeah. I have a 2014 Nissan Altima with 165,000 and it still runs like a champ. Yeah. I work at a Toyota shop. They're constantly replacing engines in newer Toyotas. I'm not sure if newer build quality, but Toyotas are awesome. Yeah. I've heard older cars in general seem to work better than newer ones. Are we opening the Pokemon collection? Yes, we will. We will. We will. We definitely will. Jeeps are toys? Yeah. On card uploader, what do you use for the card description? I don't change anything. I just change the title if I need to. I don't change anything with the card description. But you can change, like, I probably need to change the description overall for my whole eBay store. So it's one set, you know, thing. I've not done that yet, though. I need to. Subaru, yeah. Be aware of the gas change coming later this year, too. Moving to 15% ethanol can cause damage to the engine in hot seasons. I didn't know there was a gas change coming. That's crazy. The new Toyota Tundra motors have had to bring the engine from the factory and were replaced with a Lexus VA at the dealership I worked at. Holy cow. So did they have to, was it like a rollback and they had to replace all of them? Rebels have by far the most uncomfortable seats I've ever sat in, that and Range Rovers. Don't get a Kia. What's wrong with a Kia? If you're not buying new, do not go Hyundai. 2012 to 2021, they had engine issues. I don't think I was looking at Hyundais. Bail out and buy a stick Land Cruiser? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. 3.5 liter Toyota motor is GOAT. Toyota's also just came out with a new generation, so there's bound to be problems. Yeah, I wouldn't get a Toyota. Toyota is essentially an American brand at this point. Like, it's yeah. Anyway, we can stop talking cars. I'm not a car guy. That's another thing. I can fake it, but I am not a car guy. So bear with me. I just heard really, really good things over the years about Subarus. And the only negative, I was like, well, at least everyone's gonna think you're a lesbian, so. But other than that, it's a great car. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with being a lesbian driving a Subaru, but my wife isn't a lesbian, but that's okay. It's a very gay car, that's for sure. All right, let's open this first partner. Let's do it. Let's do it. I like the stickers. Okay, so you get like one of each starter, right? Like, you get fire, grass, water, I imagine. Wait, this bothers me. Wait, why did they do it like this? Why is there fire up here, grass here, and water here? Why was it not water, grass, fire, or all three in a row? Like, what the hell? Why did they do this? That bothers my brain. If you raise limits and sell everything on eBay, is there still a case? Wait. If you can raise limits and sell everything on eBay, is there still a case to sell on TCG Player in your opinion? I mean, personally, I will never sell. Well, no, I shouldn't say that ever. Personally, with Pokemon cards, I have no desire to sell on TCG Player. I'm gonna see how Magic sells and see if I want to sell Magic on TCG player, possibly. There's a chance that I don't get as much of a premium as I do for Pokemon, but I feel like I will. I just have to have a lot more listed, which right now we have like 200 Magic cards listed, so we need to get a lot more listed. Which I guess I can talk to the stream about this, and not since I'm not talking about it in the video. Here's my idea. I talked about it a little bit in the video. I have an idea of making a video series where I don't know exactly how we would do it, but I'm thinking of doing it with Magic, because listing Pokemon is very easy for me. I like Pokemon, I enjoy it, it's very easy for me, and it's easy to go through. So it's easy to list Pokemon. Magic, on the other hand, is a little slower. I've got a lot of it, I need to get through it. And one of the things I can do to incentivize myself to get through it is to save up money by only, like, I can only save money. I can only use the money that I get from selling Magic cards, and that money that I get from selling Magic cards would go toward buying some video games. I have some video games I want to buy, some Pokemon video games I want to buy, and I think it'd be a cool way to like fund it by just doing it through Magic sales. Obviously, I would do everything, but anytime we would sell a Magic card on eBay, we would like put it to the side, like that money, and then that would go towards like a video game collection that I would like. It's just an idea I'm throwing around, but I think it'd be kind of cool to do some kind of video series like that. Yes, it was a recall for certain new Tundras. There were 20 plus new motors at a time in our shop. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. The irony is my best friend's sister is a lesbian, and I helped her buy a black Subaru, and her tag starts with guy. So she's like I have a black guy. Oh my God. That's hilarious. So funny you say Subarus are for lesbians. They're the lesbian vehicle in Maryland as well. I mean, it's a classic. Like it's such a stereotype, but lesbians do love their Subarus, and fair to them. It's good cars. Lesbians have something going on. They understand something we don't clearly. We need to be following in their footsteps. I mean, they like women. They like good cars. I mean, what's not to love? You know what I mean? So got a Charizard EXX in one of these first partner boxes. Hell yeah. You got a first partner box. Yeah, I found out the LGS that down the road, which is awesome. I need to go and watch your first episode that's starting from $0 and you stay so I can start selling my bulk. Yeah, I mean, just start listing. That's all you really need to know. Phantom, how do you feel about the price of stamps and shipping increases soon? Are you going to increase your prices or just eat the extra cost? How much? Wait, I didn't hear about stamps going up. Stamps are going up. What are they going up to now? They're at what, 78 cents? I haven't heard anything about them. I mean, the extra cost for a stamp will probably be like a couple more cents, so I won't change my price above $2. Good volume on TCG Player for those who master set and hunt for penny cards. Oh, you can move a lot, but I don't want to move 15-cent cards, 20-cent cards. I want to list. I want every single time I buy a card for it to be, or every time I sell a card to make 50 cents like I am. I just have zero desire to do big orders on TCG Player. Secret Friday stream, hell yeah. What's your minimum card price for eBay? I tried listing some bulk a while back and they sat for months. You gotta be doing it consistently, Austin. My minimum's $1.99. What up, Chico? 82 cents? Yeah. 4-cent increase. Yeah, so it'll go up to 78 cents. I won't increase my prices now. That's crazy. That's a big increase. In July, wow. Buy them while you got them. Subaru marketed to lesbians so well it became the car brand of lesbians. Yeah, clearly. Potentially up to 98 this year. 98 cents? No, are you serious? Did they say that? Go, he did over here. Stamps are 72 cents. Last time I got stamps, they were 15 cents. No, they're 78 cents right now. They're not 72. So list a 75-cent card for $1.99. No, if it's a 75-cent card, I list it for $2.49. So my prices is if it's less than 50 cents, I list it for $1.99. If it's more than 50 cents to $1, it's $2.49. $1 to $1.50 is $2.99. $1.50 to $2 is $3.49, and you just keep going up. So, okay, let's see what we get. Darulodon, Piloswine. Is it Piloswine or Piloswine? Charmeleon, Milcery, Archulodon, Wondrous Patch, Gliscor, Eternatus Reverse Hollow, Zigzagoon Reverse Hollow, and Garbage. 0 for 1. Yes, you can look up, they're looking for congressional approval to aid with solvency. That's solvency. was talking to my lady at my post office. It'll go up incrementally over the years. She said $1 by the year. Holy shit, that's crazy. I mean, if it goes up that much, I'll add another quarter probably. That's crazy. It's just ridiculous. These gas prices are stupid. And it's dumb because it's not gonna go back down. They're not gonna lower the prices. What a joke. So tired of this bullshit. I'm sorry, I don't get into politics, but fuck this war. So fucking stupid. So fucking stupid. The scanner hates it so much. Yeah. Any of the reverse hollows, honestly, a lot of reverse hollows really reflect hard in the scanner, and so they have kind of shitty. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Have you thought about opening sealed Magic Light Commander decks, which many RJs stick to collections in near to medium future? I've done it in the past, but it really just sells well on TCG Player, so I'd have to be selling on TCG Player again, so probably not anytime soon. Tink-a-tink, Shift Tree, Lily's Determination, we're rich, we're rich, we're rich, Gumshoes, Reverse Hollow Numel, Reverse Hollow Steelix, and more garbage. Yay! How do you determine price? TCG Automate and Card Uploader market price? Yeah, I do the market price for TCG Player. That's how I determine the price and then go for my pricing rules. Still have the third cheapest stamps in the world. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't think it's a bad price necessarily, but $1 is kind of crazy. You're my Eternatus. Oh, what a hectic. I've been following you since day one. I am an LGS, but I'm transitioning to online only after getting robbed. Been learning a lot from you. Wow. You got robbed? Like the LGS got robbed? That's crazy. You in an LGS and you're learning from me? What the hell? That seems backwards. But I appreciate it. Same here, brother. Yeah. Isn't really political in my opinion. It shouldn't be, but you'd be surprised. Let's go! Let's go! I don't even care. Do you get different starters, like different gens? I don't even know what you get out of this. This is what I wanted right here. This right here is what I wanted. This right here is my SAR. Bulbasaur. We need sleeves. Let me get sleeves. Let me get sleeves. Let me go get sleeves. Let's fucking go. My favorite Gen 1 starter right there. And Gen 1 was probably my favorite starter, so I am a happy, happy boy. Where are my top loaders in my penny sleeves? We're rich, ladies and gentlemen. We're rich. We got Bulbasaur. Is it a 10? That's all that really matters. Fuck this administration. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. I thought it, but I didn't say it. I didn't say it. Gas prices don't even seem that bad, but if it gets worse, then it'll be rough. In what world, Kashmir, do you live in that you think $4 for gas isn't a bad price? That's wild. Kanto starters, surely. If you're just starting out, is there any hollow reverse hollows you wouldn't list on eBay? I feel like they would sell better than common uncommons. I mean, if you're just starting out and that's all you have, list everything. Should be all three. Nice, let's go. That is a sexy Bulbasaur card. It really is. Tired of that as well. I thought we were going back to isolation, but I knew it wasn't true. Yup. There's no administration in this world that doesn't want to go over and get more oil. Yes, I never thought about doing eBay and TCG Player. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot for both. It's not near mint. You're right. Same gen in a pack. Okay, good. Wait, what's up, y'all? What up, Nova? By the way, is that a TSM banner you're hanging in your door every video? Yes, it is, RC. Yes, it is. If it's a 10, that's all that really matters. You're right. But I did say it. Nice. You did say it. You did. There is... I mean, this is... Let me look at it in person. Centering is really solid, actually. Here's Bulbasaur. Oh, yeah, we got the Gen 1. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, baby! Nice and slow. All right, let's check corners. That one's pretty solid. Yo, this might genuinely be a 10. It's a, no, it's not. I was gonna say it's a little bottom heavy. It's a little left heavy. Or a little right heavy, rather. It's a little right heavy, but just barely. I mean, that's a clean motherfucking card, but I bet these things are graded out the ass, though. Is there like 7,000 of each grade? These are like 7,000 10s. Here's the Charmander. There's a little bit of a ding right there. I mean, just barely. That Charmander is real nice. And then God, these cards are fucking gorgeous. These cards are some of the best I've seen in a while. Oh, this is hideous. This Charmander is absolutely atrocious. Bulbasaur looks clean as hell. I think Bulbasaur can get a 10. This would get like at best a 9. Look at the centering. It's like crooked. Centering's like crooked. Look at how that's disgusting. But I don't care. It's gorgeous. And then Squirtle. God damn. God damn. Thing is, chewy. My goodness. She's a beaut. Got to prove a t-shirt player national sellers beta testing? Hell yeah, that's awesome, Nova. Try €8 for a gallon of diesel? Shit, that's criminal. Nope, too much money in war. Wilson found out and the rest learned from it. Yup. Yup. You're right. Back centering doesn't matter that much. True. I swear I got up towards $4 a few years ago, too. I don't know why we need extra USPS charges. I don't think it was $4 a few years ago. I think the worst it got was like low $3, right? Or maybe I'm remembering wrong. English Pokemon need to be black labeled to be 10 to 10 nowadays. Yeah, true. Sending a Gengar from Ascendant with a teeny tiny edge lift and got a 10, I would just send it. Yeah. I mean, I'd probably send all 3 of these. I would probably do CGC though, because I don't want these cards to be gone for 17 and a half years. And I don't really give a shit what grade they get, to be completely honest with you. They're just cool looking cards, but obviously if they got 10s, it would be a real nice. What are these actually worth just raw? What are these worth raw? Are they worth a good amount? I'm just gonna probably hold on to these, honestly. Those are probably 10, yeah. So damn, looking for a first person box, can't find one. I just happened to go into the LGS and I saw one. In fact, we tried to get 2 of them because my brother wanted one. And so I was holding on to both because I was gonna pay because it was his birthday. And the LGS owner, or the LGS guy was like, hey, actually he's like, I'm really sorry, but we can only sell you one. I was like, oh, it's one for me, one for him. He's like, it's one per group. I was like, oh, no worries, no worries. He's like really apologetic. I was like, don't apologize, you're good. That's awesome. That's great. Like that's exactly what we want. We don't want scalpers. We want people that actually want to enjoy opening these packs. And boy, did I enjoy it. The actual packs kind of sucked ass. We didn't get anything good, but it was fun opening them. But this, this is what I want. I wanted the Gen 1. I mean, that's obviously what I wanted, but CGC crows. True. Since if I wanted to keep them, yeah, tag's not a bad idea. But I don't think this would get a 10 in tag. Maybe one of them. The Charmander definitely wouldn't. Not judge that hard, yeah. My LGS has it at 45. I think it's worth it. I mean, they're going for like 47 when I saw a TCG player. So these had them for 40. So I think that's a solid price. My first grading play. I'm rich now. Yup. Bro, last 3 I need to complete the partner collection. Hey, nice. Sounds like a job for tag. Yes. Last time you said 2.7 cents is relatively high, but I got outbid. They paid 3.38 cents with shipping per card. Crazy. With shipping? That's shipping included or not? Where are you buying them? On eBay? I wouldn't buy any bulk on eBay. It's probably almost surely going to be sifted. Too much for how many will be printed? Yeah, exactly. 20 to 30, I think. Wow, like 20 to 30 a piece or 20 to 30 for all 3 of them? Let me just look. I guess I can. Well, I guess we have the internet in front of us, so that might be something we can look into. Bulbasaur. What number is this? 37. Promo. Holy shit! They're 20 bucks a piece? $25 market for the Bulbasaur. Holy shit, that's insane. The Bulbasaur's 25, the Charmander's 34, and the Squirtle's 31. We just made money opening that box. That's actually insane. So you wanted the Gen 1, so that's good. I mean, the other gens look good too. The Piplup looks gorgeous. Where's the other ones? Rowlet looks awesome. Turtwig looks great. Like, all of these cards look so good. It's actually insane. These look so good. But yeah, you definitely wanted the Gen 1. So I pulled the right one. CDC is so backed up right now. Orders from early March haven't hit grading yet. Really? Wow. Yeah, because everyone stopped using PSA because it took so long. 30th anniversary stamp be worth more than 5 years? Oh, 100%. I'm going to put these away and not look at them for 5 years and then see what they're worth. Honestly, I should get them graded. Tag gross. You're crazy, Don. Tag is nothing but great, but it's not worth as much. Well, no, it is. Tag 10s are worth a lot. You're a PSA nerd. Sent my 151 cards in as my first time grading with PSA. Kind of crazy. They charge you $5 per $100. The card is worth after the 500 mark. Yeah, they're running a scam over there. What up, Noble? Doesn't matter what the number grade says if you just want to keep it in plastic to enjoy it. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, I would probably just sell these eventually. I'm not a big card guy. You know, it's crazy. I know that's insane. I have a card channel, but like, my enjoyment comes from video games. I'm a gamer, and that's why I talked about earlier, if you were here earlier in the stream, I talked about I will possibly do I have a video idea of paying for a video game collection with cards, and that's what I would like to do better because I want to play the video games. But yeah, I don't know. Cards don't bring me as much joy as video games do. Opens in Germany, which they have planned this year, if I read it correctly. Oh, nice. That'd be awesome. A piece, maybe even more. Too much. Yeah, that is a lot. Yeah, but you know these are going to be worth a shit ton in a few years. You know for a fact these in 5 years. I guarantee you if these are $20 now, these in 5 years will be like $500 cards. Guarantee you each one of these will go for like 500 bucks. I found a bunch of McDonald's bulk in a collection I picked up, including a $25 Pikachu. Nice! So some older Pokemon, or McDonald's promos. That's awesome. Try to sell them as a set for more than each individually. That's a good idea too. Do the cards also connect? Do they? Oh, do they connect with like other starters? Or do they connect together? Oh my, I just realized it's got like the background of the cities in them. Yo, that's fucking crazy. It's got the SS Anne right there. Oh yeah, it connects right here. Oh man. Is that what it's connecting? That's connecting, right? Am I stupid? Am I stupid? So it connects like this, maybe? Oh my God, I love it. I love it so much. I have an enormous amount of retro games that I no longer want to own. Ooh, what kind of retro games? How retro are we talking? I actually hope it switches to tag being more popular. They look so much better. Yeah, I think no one disagrees that tag looks the best. All right, I'm gonna go put this up into, so I actually have, let me go actually go grab it. So I bought a collection sometime early last year, and I decided to just take some cards and I put it in a box and I haven't touched it since. So let's look through those cards. I actually wrote down at one point, I think earlier this year, what the cards were worth. I don't know what they're worth now, some of them. So let's actually look through that, and we're gonna put these in there so we don't ever touch them. So this is just a bunch of promos, I think, if I remember right. Just a bunch of promos. One of them is the Eevee from Pokemon Center. So these are just a bunch of promos that I have just sitting here. We bought them for real cheap. Some Charizard promos, I bet those went up. These just random Pokemon Center promos, Mimikyu promos, Sinistcha promos, Teal Mask, Ogerpon, Iron Thorns, Miraidon D's Nuts, Fluttermane, Lucario V. God, look at those cards. Those are sick. Some of these could probably 10. I have no idea. Snorlax. I think one of these is Pokemon Center, or maybe not. Maybe none of these are. I thought one of them was, but maybe not. So there's those. Should probably put those in top loaders, but you know, to each their own. There's those, and then, ow, I've got some more in here. Yeah, I think you need another gen starters and you'll see it even better. Yeah, that's pretty sick. So then I got these. Charizard V-Star. It was $30 when I picked it up for 30 bucks. And now, last I checked, on January 1st, last I checked, this was $60. Let's see how much it was. So I bought it for $30 just last year. Charizard V-Star. What number is that? 262. On TCG Player. Wow. I checked this literally for 3 months ago. 3 months ago. And it went up $15. It's at $75. I bought it for 30 bucks, so that's a pretty good pickup. Gimme Ghoul. These connect. Speaking of connecting cards, love Gimme Ghoul. I honestly picked up this collection because I wanted these 2 cards. Full disclosure. And I actually picked this up for $60 and it went down. So it'll go back up, but yeah, it went down pretty quick. I bought this pretty soon after Temporal Forces came out. So it was really high at the time. And then these have something in them. I don't remember what's even in these. What are you? Okay, this is the Eevee promo from Pokemon Center, I think. Yeah, Pokemon Center stamp right there. That's the Eevee promo. I think that's actually worth a pretty penny. That's from, I don't remember what ETB that was from. And then I think there's a bunch more of these. Yeah, but these are the non-Pokemon Center ones. And then a Magneton. So yeah, pretty cool. I bought this and I put them, I sold basically everything to make my money back. Or for the most part, I didn't fully make my money back, but then I put these away and was like, I'm just gonna put these in a box and not think about them. And that's exactly what I've done. And so I'm gonna take these, I'm gonna put this back in the box and I'm not gonna think about them because I don't care. Because I ain't touching them. Let's see. So your last episodes, you were in the Indianapolis area. It's been about 14 years, but grew up in the area before moving away after college. Nice. Where'd you move away to? What part of Indy? I'll DM you about it later. 100% chance there are things you'd want in there. Do you happen to have Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness? Because if you do, your boy wants that. Any Pokemon stuff, any old Pokemon stuff, I definitely want. Pokemon Champions is pretty fun if you like competitive play. I am not a competitive PvPer. I do not like competitive Pokemon. I've heard good things though. I have a buddy that plays it, and he says he doesn't like the graphics, but he says the game's pretty decent. Not a big competitive guy though, unfortunately. We'll need to be listing, so we'll be getting to that. But let's catch up with chat real quick, and then we'll go from there. All right. Why did I just make this full? Okay, whatever. Okay, I've decided. At my next card show, I'll get all 3. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. They're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. Cario V-Star is 10 is very worth holding on to. I see, that's the thing. I don't know if any of these are grade worthy. I have no idea. Cario is like 16 a piece now, and Snorlax is like 25. That's pretty good. Holy shit, that's over 1,000 in a 10. The Lucario is? What the hell? It's probably really hard to 10 then. What up, Cortez? How's it going? Those are cool, yeah. Eevee is Prismatic ETB. There you go, yeah, yeah. And I think that Eevee was really high. It was like the highest valued card I got. Eevee, I don't remember. Eevee Pokemon Center promo. There it is. Let's see. Holy shit, it's at $105 now. 93 market. When I bought it a year ago, it was at $60, and it's now almost $100. That's crazy, dude. I want it to go to 0 and then just go back up, but I want it to go to 0 so I see people losing their minds over them. I do have to say it's funny that cards don't bring you enjoyment, though, being a card dealer. I know, right? I mean, they do. They bring me enjoyment, but like not really from like a personal collection standpoint. Like I'm not like, ooh, yay, these are really great, and I like pull them out and look at them. Like that's just not how I enjoy. But like I'm a gamer, so I want to play all the Pokemon games. But I like the cards because of the Pokemon games, not the other way around. You know what I mean? And he's great. I'm on the north side. Nice. Nice, Rip and Chip. What part on the north side? I'm trying to think of stores on the north side. I don't really go to a ton on the north side because it's so far, so I'm on the south side. Trying to think. There's one that does a Rip and Chip. Oh my God, what's the Moonshot Games They have a rip and ship, and I think they're in like Muncie or something like that. That's going to be break in case of emergency stash or the house renovation funds. Good stack of cards to store and forget. That's a good point. Yeah, we can use that towards the car, towards the car down payment. Now, charge of V-Star is 1,000 in a 10. We need to figure out YouTube chat delay situation. No, it's just because I'm bad at keeping up with chat. South Carolina, I live in Noblesville. That's the noble part of our username. Also, my username also carried over to Biz profile and piggybacked off my favorite Pokemon, Scyther Cleavor, the first noble Pokemon. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's a good idea. Good old Noblesville. I have the McDonald's Pikachu 25th promo and I want to keep it. You should. Currently up in my eBay. If you want to keep it, keep it. Nobleville, that's me. Oh, shit. Why is your name Rip and Ship and not Moonshot Games? Are you Moonshot Games? What's up, man? Brother, I want to come to your store. I have yet to be in your store. I would love to see your Rip and Ship setup. We need to connect. Just went off on my own today. Oh, really? Really? Inch? Oh, brother, we need to be chatting. I would love to learn more about that. Reminds me of when I was a kid sorting my baseball cards. Now it's cool with MTG cards. Yeah, I feel that. I did the same thing with sports cards as a kid. My papa would give me like a bunch of old cards and I would just sit there and sort them all day long. And he used to buy and sell cards all the time. I tell my grandma all about the fact that I do all this because I was like, Papa would love this. Like, Papa would love to watch me doing this. I didn't realize you went off on your own. That's awesome, man. My eBay store just says other. Am I supposed to be in TCG? Yeah, there should be a TCG category. 100%. I'm not a Biff person game unless you're talking Game Boy era, but world management games these days. Oh, that's pretty cool. What kind, David? Another stream, another beautiful shirt. Hey, yeah. Love to have you at my new studio. Yeah, dude. They're a nice store. Yeah, I visited Moonshot when I was there a few years ago. Class reunion. Excellent shop. Yeah. What? Yeah, we got to chat. Are you on Discord? Rip and Chip? I don't know. What's your actual first name? I recognize your face because you're the one that usually streams, right? I thought you were the owner of Moonshot Games. I graduated high school with the Noblesville current mayor. Nice. Nice. That's awesome. I'll hop on yours. I'm Lance. Well, welcome, Lance. That's right. I knew it because you guys had Lance and then that other person that opened on sometimes, right? I'll hop on yours. Yeah. Shoot me a message. We need to chat. We need to chat. That's awesome. Even my dad helps me sort and open packs. That's awesome. Yeah, my dad actually came to us. We went to dinner and then went to the card store right next to where we ate. And my dad came in with us to go to the LGS. He's not big into the cards, but he likes cards, but he doesn't like doing the TCGs. He's more of a sports guy, but he doesn't really collect anymore. But he walked in here, he's like, this is a huge store. This is really cool. Like, he was really excited. He talked to the people there, and this was pretty cool. What are your thoughts? Bulk singles, slabs, or sealed for making profit? What are your thoughts? Bulk singles, slabs, or sealed for making profit? I'm not the guy to talk about investments. I don't know. I personally would enjoy slabs, but that doesn't mean that's what's the best thing to do. Cothern cards? Am I saying that right? We gotta check you out. We gotta check you out. We gotta subscribe to. You said Cothern? Am I saying that wrong? I feel like I was saying that wrong. Cothern? Because you're more of a magic guy. See, I don't do magic. I mean, I do magic. I sell magic, but I didn't grow up with magic. Oh, okay. I got you. Oh, shit. You got a lot of videos. How have I not known you had this? Or is this its own thing? Is it the same thing? I'm confused. I think I'm confused. I think I'm an idiot. I thought this was the same channel. Did you change the names? Was this Moonshot Games, or was this always a separate channel? I think I'm an idiot. Factorio and Rimworld are my opium. My brother plays a lot of Factorio. He's been playing, what did he call it? He's been playing a new game. Oh, what is it called? It's gonna bother me. I need to text him. Oh, it's like a new game I think that came out. He's been obsessed with it. It's like, oh, I can't think of the name right now. It's gonna bother me. My dad collected Corvette cards. There's Corvette cards? That's awesome. Little red Corvette. Right now. Sorry, what did you say, David? Oh, those are your opium right now. I got you. Appreciate all the insights you give. Hey, Jim, I appreciate it. Jim is my father-in-law's name. Jim Jam. His initials spelled J-A-M, so I call him Jim Jam. Jim Jam. Love Jim Jam. My in-laws are awesome. I'm very lucky. A lot of people talk about their in-laws being terrible. I have the coolest in-laws. I mean, I'm very lucky. I have a wonderful family. My family's great. I love all my family. And luckily, Elise, she's got 2 amazing parents. They're super cool. They're super fun. They're like super down to earth, and I just love them. They're great people. They're great people. But I appreciate it, Jim. Are you working on anything tonight, Jim? Any card stuff? All right. What we need to be doing, y'all, is stop being distracted by chat like we do every time. Oh shit! I'm getting more distracted. I didn't scroll down. Cawthorn. Okay, Cawthorn. Got it. Yeah, that's my last name, Cawthorn. Oh, I got you. Bulk for profit all day. Trade sealed for bulk. Best return. Yeah. It was Moonshine owned the channel, so I had to rebrand. Ah, that makes way more sense. Yeah, we need to. Where are you still on the north side with your new studio? Marathon. I played it and I wasn't a fan, to be honest, but probably because I'm not a big PvP guy. So I actually like Tarkov, but I play the PvE version because I'm a little loser. Yeah, I like the PvE stuff because I'm bad. Yeah, Noblesville still nice. That's awesome. Yeah, we need to catch up. We need to chat. Please do share it. Yeah, let me text him. Let me switch channels. Here, wait. We can just call him. Let me call him. Let's call my brother. Get him on the phone. I have a new offer. Let's call Cole. Wait, I need to be down here. That's the wrong mic. I don't need this mic.
Hello?
Hey, you're on stream.
What?
You're on stream.
Okay.
What's the game you've been playing that you keep talking about?
Captain of Industry?
Captain of Industry, that's what it is. I couldn't remember what it was called. People were talking about management games, and I remember you saying something about you playing that a lot.
Yeah, Captain of Industry, or Hearts of Iron 4.
Yeah, Hearts of Iron 4. I knew Hearts of Iron 4, yeah. But Captain of Industry was the game. Okay, that's all I was curious about.
Okay.
All right, see ya.
Bye.
Captain of Industry, that's the game. That's the birthday boy right there. Little red Corvette. I am on the wrong screen. On the wrong screen, yeah. That's what I need. There we go. All right, I'm considering getting into the card selling game as a side gig, so I've been watching all kinds of stuff, and you popped up. That's awesome. That's awesome, Jim. It's a dangerous road to go down because it's fun. I may need to drop into Discord myself, honestly. I'm mainly a show vendor, doing display on eBay as a supplement. Struggle with dealing slabs and would love some insight from everyone. Yeah, I think there's a few people that do vending in the chat. Yeah. I'm in Shiny Rectangle's Discord now. Feel free to shoot me a message whenever. Yeah, I'll send you a message. How would you approach a local store for bulk if they've never seen your face before? I just called the ones that I did and got hooked up with a guy that happened to know the channel, but he was going to sell me bulk even without knowing the channel, so I just called. So it'd be best if you like are a patron of the store, but it's not necessary, I don't think. If you've got stuff that they don't want and they want to get rid of it, you don't need to be a regular patron for it. Burst out the Rubik's Cube. I got a Rubik's Cube. I got a 5x5, a 7x7. I'm a Rubik's Cube nerd. I'm a nerd with everything. I played EFT for so long I can't open the game without kicking myself in the nuts. Did you play PvE or PvP? It is one of those games you just kind of grind. I was going to guess Captains of Industry, but you didn't have any details. Yeah, Captain of Industry. I just like Victoria, thanks. Yeah, there you go. Why you didn't say love you, bro, when you hung up? Me and my brother and my family, we really don't do that. I do it with my wife. I say love you. But my family and I just never really do that. I don't know why. We just don't. We do love each other. I do love my brother very much. But We don't tell each other as much as we should. You're right. We don't say it as much as we should. Started playing TCG Shop Simulator since on game. Pretty fun considering selling singles on eBay. Yeah, that is fun. It's a lot easier on there than it is in real life, but it is fun. Now that we're established, I'm done. For the 11,000 listings in TCG card, how do I select that? When I go in my store card, it's just a box for me to fill in randomly. I don't know what you mean by that. I'm not sure. I just added like whatever category it was. I mean, if you have 11,000 listings, you should be in the TCG category or you're getting charged. If a shop is wanting to move things, they will sell at the right price. Exactly. Thoughts on storing maple syrup in the fridge? We've always stored our syrup in the fridge. Granted, I haven't had syrup in years, like my own. I don't really make pancakes or waffles or anything. This was before Labs was a map. I played pre-COVID. Oh wow, that's really early. Yeah, I think I played at one point before then, but what really got me back into it was where am I going? I need to be right here, focusing on getting this listed right here. All right, these are near mint. I know that. So we're gonna go through these and see what's near mint. These are lightly played. Okay, we're gonna finally get around to doing what we should be doing. But yeah, I played, but PvE came out, and I was like, all right, now I want to play the game. Like, the game wasn't that fun when it was PvP, because there was too many cheaters and too many no-lifers, and I just didn't enjoy it. But then, when PvE came out, me and my buddy grinded it, like, really hardcore. That was an older Victini. That's slightly played. Okay. Little Victini vet. I can't get little Corvette out of my head now. Little red Corvette. Is that what I'm gonna get? Is that what I'm gonna get for Elise? I act like I'm just gonna buy her a car. Like I can do that. Is that what we are going to get? Is a Corvette? That would be a good daily driver. Just get a Corvette. Why not? You know? Why not? Why not? Yo, you are kind of moderately played. Not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie about it. Little red Corvette. Maybe I'm much too fast. Little red Corvette. This is haven't played in a couple months though. I'm EOD pre-COVID. Wow. Haven't had syrup in a few years, but I store butter, peanut butter, and syrup room temp. I mean, who puts peanut butter in the fridge? Wait, you couldn't put butter in the... How do you... Wait. Wait. You store your butter and peanut butter? Peanut butter would have to be room temperature, but butter? You can put butter as room temperature? Yeah, Corbin, with these gas prices, right? Yo, you might need to get tested for that one. I think there's a test to figure out what's wrong with you on that one, and you might need to take it because that's crazy work from the kid. I'm not gonna lie about it. Crazy work from the kid. Little red Corvette. You said Joint also had EOD from the early days. Yeah, I only ever had the normal one. Drive the red cherry Corvette to the card warehouse. Yup, the classic. You know me. Raining in them dollar bills. Smashed it a week later. Yeah, I can imagine his first car. What the hell? Kind of man had that kind of money? Yes, my butter is room temperature. That's criminal, David. That is criminal. Butter dish sat on the counter. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup is all I hear with the melody you're singing. Oh my God. Well, too bad I don't drink coffee, so that wouldn't be what I'm singing. Not a coffee drinker. Don't understand the appeal. Coffee is hella overrated, just saying. Now it's probably properly rated, I just don't like it. The worst, okay, so I used to be an event manager. And I would run it was at a karting place, but some people would have use our conference rooms for like business calls or business meetings and stuff, and it never failed. When there was a business meeting in the morning, I mean, I had to be there at the ass crack of dawn, which was already terrible because I worked late nights usually with that place. So being there in the morning was miserable. But I would get there and there was nothing worse than a coffee person. Because they would, like, if you didn't have coffee immediately the second they walked in the door, they would be losing their minds. I mean, you would think I shot somebody with what they would look at me like I was insane, that I ran out of coffee. I'm like, sorry, coffee's out. Like, I'm getting it refilled right now. And they'd be like, they look at me like I'm just like the devil. They'd be like, did you just tell me what I think you just said? Like, it was the worst. There's nothing worse than a coffee person. Oh my God. Oh, no, there's a lot wrong with me. There's no question about that. You and me both, David. I feel like I have too many modern hollows. I have a full 4-banger box full of Scarlet and Violet Newer. Yeah, I have a good amount as well. So I feel that. Best part of waking up is driving my Corvette. Yes. When I cut butter to use in the skillet for bread, I don't like cutting into hard butter. That's crazy, David. I mean, are you even cutting into butter at that point? You're just pouring butter at that point. I thought butter just like melted at room temperature. What? So you take it home from the fridge at the store and you put it room temperature. That's crazy. Does it get like greasy or anything? I mean, if you don't like hard butter, don't buy butter sticks. Buy like a you know what I'm talking about? Like, it's not even, I don't think it's technically butter, but you know what I'm talking about? Everything about doing a subscriber trade night IRL? It'd be probably pretty difficult. There's only like, what, 5,000 subscribers? And I imagine the amount of people that are in this area would be probably low. But I could, in theory. That's just an asshole. You're right. Yes, translucent, yeah. I can't find your video where you post a Facebook Market in the sell section for bulk. Basically just make a little thumbnail on Photoshop or Paint or anything. No, butter doesn't melt. Room temperature is still solid, but it's malleable. That's crazy. I'm sure it was. Yeah, I mean, everything was really stored at room temperature. They just put salt on it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 9, 30, 1, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 71, 72, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. So we need 10 lightly played cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'm going to go find that older card. Where was it? I don't remember what it was. It was a fire type. What was it? Victini, there it is. Okay, we'll list that as well. Okay, perfect. So now we've got, these are lightly played, that's moderately played. Now we can move over to this section. Victini is going to be the lightly played start. Easy to tell. And we need to move some stuff to get room for Zascana. And we're going to list 100 cards so we can be at 200 cards today. I listed 100 cards earlier today. Didn't get around to listing 200. So we will list the other 200. Maybe we pack a box tonight. That's what we should be doing, y'all. We need a Paxadam. We need a Paxadam. We need to pack a damn bulk box so we can get those finally out the door. Jesus Christ. Okay. Let me catch up with chat real quick, and then we will get started. Eggs too, but also we didn't have clean eggs till we were about to use them. Wait, eggs? Google butter dish. Butter is supposed to be at room temperature when you want to use it, my guy. I mean, when you want to use it, sure, but not permanently. I think most of Europe's eggs are sold to room temperature. That's crazy. That's crazy. Do you get a lot of lowball messages? Not really, Austin. I mean, I sell mostly bulk, so most people aren't going to be like, hey, I'll give you $1 for your $2 card. You know what I mean? But no, I don't really get a lot of low offers, to be honest with you. I don't have a lot of high enough cards for people to care about. Sounds like salmonella. Yeah, that sounds like a disease waiting to happen. I mean, I refrigerate just about everything. I feel like any kind of doubt, I'm refrigerating it. I'm refrigerating it, you know what I mean? Little fridge Corvette. Got my fridge SIGs, speaking of which. Need to get a sip of my fridge cigs. We went to a Mexican restaurant for dinner, and my mom said, "I'll take a Diet Coke," and the lady goes, "Will Diet Pepsi work?" I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Excuse me? Did you just say Pepsi at a Mexican restaurant? That should be illegal in America and in Mexico. That there is no way that should fly. That is a crime. That should be punishable. Honestly, that should be that's 10 years. That's 10 years minimum. Pepsi at a Mexican restaurant should be 10 years minimum. That is a crime. Not a chance that should fly. Not a friggin' chance. Where am I going? Where the hell am I going? All right. Little red Corvette. All right. There's my tape gun that I should be using to tape up bulk that I don't need. Okay, let's scan these cards in and get them listed. Paper stream, scan the cards, scan. Little Kev Corvette. Why are you slowing down there, buckaroo? There you go, there you go. Start speeding back up. Now, there's like a scan line right down the back. It's an unfortunate scan line. I didn't clean it well enough, but oh well. They'll work. It's not like these are crazy expensive cards. All right, while I'm waiting. Howdy, Tim. And there he goes. And there he goes. Tim said hi and said goodbye. Don't do this to me, you bastard. Go through. Come on, you got one more. One more, you bitch. There, thank you. Little red Corvette. Ew, that last card looks disgusting. It looks disgusting. All right, we're going to do all this without looking at the chat. Because we are all about efficiency here. If there's one thing we do here on this stream, is stay efficient. We've never not been efficient, honestly. For real, on God, no cap. Let's see. Card uploader, that's what we're trying to go to. Start uploading, ungraded cards, near mint. The SKU is A42, number 1. We go to eBay. Boom. Bada boom, bada bang. Okay. Do you, sounds like someone, yeah. Eggs last longer when not cleaned? Wait, clean? Who cleans their eggs? Clean? Stroking out there, bud? Wait, what happened? You don't eat the shell of the eggs? Why bother cleaning them? Yeah, what the hell? People clean their eggs? How do you even clean you literally just run it through water like it's a fruit? You're hilarious. I appreciate every video you put out there for new learners because of YouTube don't get out info like you. Hey, I appreciate it, man. I try to give as much info as I possibly can. I appreciate it. Have you been doing the TCG business? Sean, is that how you say your name? Yeah, Europe doesn't clean off something that protects the eggs so they can be at room temp. I didn't know they even cleaned eggs. Room temp Pepsi? No, I mean, it wasn't room temp, but it was Pepsi, which is just as bad. Chicken poop on their own eggs, so you're just wiping off the poop. And there's a layer that is over the eggs to preserve them when laying. Wait, I'm confused. Are you saying that like the factory cleans the eggs, or are you saying that you clean the eggs? I don't understand the idea of like that. I mean, you're not eating the eggshells. You sound like Jack Black, bro. I've gotten that before. Facts. There's a setting to remove scan lines. It just makes the machine a little slower on scanning. Is it the vertical lines? Is it vertical line reduction? Because I have that on. Is there another one that does that? Feel like I had to clean my scanner after every scan due to the lines in photos. Yeah, I mean, it depends. Are you using the Fujitsu? I don't mind if there's a couple lines, you know, like I just try not to make it to where it's not really bad. Efficiency is our number goal. Exactly. As someone starting out, do you think TCG Player is even worth it, or is it better to just do eBay? Jim, I think TCG Player is a great place to learn. I think TCG Player kind of guides you a little better and gets you used to the idea of selling, where eBay kind of throws you into the deep end. So honestly, if I were to tell someone who has never sold a card before where to start, I'd say start on TCG Player, get up to level 4, understand the process, and if you like it and you want to continue doing it, then look into make enough money to get a scanner, and then get a scanner, and then kind of go the eBay route, is what I would say. What is the best way to upload your card for TCG beginners level, anyone? Like on TCG Player? You have to use, you don't have the pricing tab at level 3, so you have to go to like each individual card. But set, sort, then alphabetize. It's the easiest way to then list them. No, we just don't procrastination. We don't just procrastination nation here. Yeah, exactly. From farm fresh eggs are shelf stable and do not need to be refrigerated. Store-bought eggs are pre-cleaned and should be refrigerated. Interesting. I mean, I only ever get store-bought eggs. No, when the farmers process the eggs, they get cleaned. I gotcha. I thought you meant like people were going home and like cleaning their eggs. I was like, what is this, COVID? People are cleaning their eggs. I never. Were you guys grocery cleaners? I was never that paranoid. We never cleaned our groceries. I never got that paranoid. In America, going to market. I gotcha. Factory cleans and dyes the eggs. Fresh eggs last a while in room temp. I gotcha. They dye the eggs? Or they dye them white? I mean, I would have to, right? Do all eggs not come out white? Am I stupid? Do they all come out brown and the white is bullshit? Have I been lied to my whole life? What do you tell buyers when they message you that they haven't received their cards on eBay, even though it's marked delivered, it's been 3 weeks? You refund them and then get the refund through eBay. Crimson. Howdy fam, what up, Pondcat? If you're buying from the store, they are cleaned, you won't have to. The farms do that, I gotcha. TCG Player is nice to start like I'm using it to learn Magic because I don't know yet. Maybe switch to Magic to eBay like I did Pokemon. Yeah, exactly. The eggs just last longer when not cleaned in storeroom temp, but once cleaned, they have to be refrigerated. I gotcha. Without a cuticle, eggs need to be kept cold, not for the product itself, but to discourage bacterial growth in it and on it. Oh, interesting. Conversely, eggs with their protective layers intact are much less likely to be infected by salmonella, at least on the inside, and because of this, they don't need to be refrigerated. Wow. I didn't know I was going to learn so much about eggs today. There are variations in egg colors. Oh, I gotcha. You can get eggs in multiple colors. We have chickens that give green and blue. What? Nah. There are chickens that lay blue eggs. Are they blue chickens? Just like brown cows make chocolate milk? Y'all are yanking my chain. Never ate white eggs. We don't have those in France. Really? That's crazy. Can your video tomorrow be about eggs or just an eggy intro? Yes. Yeah. Clearly that's what he's at. What up, Ron's God? I watched your video today. Great order, dude. 1,000 card order. That's crazy. Could you imagine if somebody did a 1,000 card order on eBay? I don't think that's ever going to happen. I don't think I'll ever get a 1,000 card order on eBay. We call them Easter chickens. Yeah. Blue chocobo. I like my eggs fertilized. Yeah. You like the chicken coming out of it. Yeah, it was great. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You kept me occupied as I was listing my first 100 cards today. Do you sell on anywhere other than eBay or TCG Player? No. Just mostly eBay. Very little TCG Player sales. I did one last week. Mostly just focusing on eBay right now, Texas. Texas sports cards. What kind of sports cards do you sell? So I can refund them and eBay will cover me even if it's marked delivered. Thought PIP insurance is only for unmarked deliveries. As far as I understand it, yes. I think you can still get the refund even if it's marked delivered. That was a dope order. Yeah, that was pretty cool. What program is it? This is Card Uploader. $10 a month for unlimited scans. Best on the market. Use code. Use the link in the description if you want to sign up. Do blue eggs act like blue shells in Mario Karts? Is the real question. Yeah, it just hones in on the best looking person. That's why blue eggs just constantly smack me all the time. You know what I mean? Try to bring me down. Trying to bring us beauties down. Absolutely excellent. I did a 3,000 card order on TCG for like 7 sellers at once. That's crazy. I could try. Doubt it's unlocked though. Only with eBay envelope? Yeah. I just bought 8,000 OP bulk, but I don't know how much OP TCG any advices. Probably just list them, see what happens. List and see what happens. Cortez. If it's marked delivered, don't refund, escalate to eBay. Okay, there you go. And L says escalate to eBay. I didn't know that's how that worked. But just like bulk, just like you, at least 5,000 cards each purchase. Oh, so you don't buy anything unless it's 5,000 cards? That's pretty sick. What kind of sport, though, is more so what I was asking. Like football, basketball, anything? Americana and Arucanas are the Easter egg chickens. My parents raised them. Interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. I've got insurance when it's marked delivered 100%. Yeah. It was Weiss. Won't say what set, though. That's pretty sick. That's crazy you sold that many Weiss cards. Yeah, PIP. Does Uploader work with sports cards? Half tempted to take up their offer this guy has. It's sports and Pokemon with 80% being Pokemon. No, I don't think they have sports yet. I think TCG Automate does, but not Card Uploader. Just show them the message the buyer sent saying it's not delivered. Don't escalate. Yeah, okay, there's conflicting answers. I'm not sure. I don't know. I've not had that happen yet. Sure it will, though. Yeah, just got my Rico scanner in today. Is Andrew's newest setup video the best one to follow nowadays? I don't know. I don't think I've watched it, Z-Bar, but it probably is pretty good one to watch. Oh, you bought that many, though. That's pretty cool, though. That's pretty cool. Why won't you say what set of Weiss you bought? 206, 80, 103. See, look at these reverse hollows. I do need to probably figure out my scan settings to make these reverse hollows pop better, because they get really dark, and I bet I'm missing out on sales because of how dark they are. I can almost guarantee I'm missing out on sales. Yeah, I needed to clean this better. These scan lines are kind of bad. But we'll list them. There's nothing crazy in this bulk. It's not like it's terribly expensive. Not terribly expensive bulk, so I'm not really not that worried about it. They sell, they sell. They don't, they don't. Little red Corvette. Baby, you're much too fast. No, don't switch. Clefable. Ball toy. Nope, that was wrong. It is not the Pokemon Championship version. I wish. Probably be worth more. Excuse me. Okay, so we need to, before I forget, and then we'll catch up with chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No! I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. You're an idiot. Conditions, lightly played. There we go. Okay. Is there a way to make a variation on Card Uploader where you can choose multiple different cards from a set like 151 and one listing? Yes, yes, there is. Holy, they have I think it's in their listing creator. I do everything, whatever comes in with collections. Yeah, oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. What do you think sells the best? Are you doing it all on eBay? Because I still buy them as they trickle in once quantities are large enough. Hopefully, I gotcha. Yeah. one day. That's pretty cool. I wanted to ask you about the sorter issues I was having. I cleaned. I still can't stick a stack of cards in there and have to feed them and unassisted. Any thoughts? I would just keep cleaning it. You got to get every single roller, every single, like really, really clean hard and use alcohol is what I would use. But I would probably just keep running them through until they start running better. It's probably, it probably has a lot of dust on it if you never cleaned it before. Will that Dell cutting be gone tomorrow? Nice. Scanner, not sorter. Yeah, I gotcha. Does this program price the cards out? Well, I mean, they give you the price and then you can price them. So then what I do is do TCG player. And then I go through. See, this is what, okay, wait, we need to change the variants. For some reason, a lot of them are showing as hollow. Like this will say hollow rare, but it's not hollow rare, it's a reverse hollow rare. So I need to remove the hollow rare from it. But that is an 85-cent card, so that goes for $2.49. See, this is also saying hollow rare. It's not a hollow rare, you bastard. It's just a hollow. Or it's just a rare. Promo deck. You're not a promo deck. You're evolving skies. You're evolving in the skies. You're not a hollow rare either, you bastard. You bastard. All right, reverse hollows $2.49. You are not a hollow rare. Oh my God, we really have to go. They changed something, I feel like. Sometimes it seems like they're changing stuff and it's throwing everything off. Some of the changes are good. Some of the changes haven't been the greatest, and this is one of them. One of them where they keep putting hollow rare even though I'm not selecting hollow rare. Rare, 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 uncommon, rare, common, 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 rare. All right, is there any other hollow rares in this list? Little Kev Corvette. All right. She's ready. She's primed and ready. Did I do the right? 42. Yeah, that's what it is. 42. Say it. Hut, hut. A42. 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 There is my label. Well, not label, but divider. With A42 on it. Let me put it in me inventory and we are off to the races, ladies and gents. All right. We need to move our inventory around a little bit because that is a tight squeeze. But we are now officially 2 boxes full of our numbered sleeved cards. Nice. Did I already upload it? I didn't. Did I? No, I didn't. Okay, upload, choose file. Let's actually upload it. That would help. All right, just bought a collection on Facebook Marketplace with 10,500 cards for 150. Now I gotta get listed on Collex and eBay, but I have to take pictures manually because I don't have a scanner yet. Oof, that'll take a while, Texas. Sell a few more of those cards and you'll be able to buy it though. The lines I found out today after messing around is not the glass, but the rollers right before the glass. They get dirty so fast with a few feeds and causes lines on the scan. Really? Yeah, those get dirty fast. Seems like when I clean the cameras though, it does better. Can you explain variations? Do you sort in variations? I don't do any variations, Sean. Ooh. I tried and I didn't like it. How do you show the eBay the message the buyer sent? I'm not sure. I've not done that. I play FT, love dying constantly. Yup. Same. I think it's a masochistic thing. Got a ton of Magic Bulk. Finally found out the box. Found the box with rares in it. Hell yeah. Nice. How much Magic Bulk do you think you have? Hey, just curious. But what do Indianans think about Fort Wayne? Just asking, because I lived there when I was a kid. I mean, I don't have much to say about Fort Wayne. I think I've only been there like once, so I'm not sure. I don't mind it. It was fine. Appreciate you and Bronze God's videos. Y'all definitely give a ton of value. Indiana here too, by the way. Do you have a question? Do you have a question? What do you think about best platform to list Japanese Magic the Gathering on? Does TCG Player even allow you to sell Japanese Magic the Gathering? I'm not sure. I've never sold a Japanese Magic the Gathering card. I'm not sure. 17 to 19,000 cards. Damn, that's sick. Yeah, that'll take a while. I got a lot to go through myself. Sorry if you had to said this already, but what scanner do you use? I use the Fujitsu 8170, Ricoh FI 8170. It is linked in the description, and you can check it out. It's like a $600 to $800 scanner. Hey, I'm a TCG card reseller with the bulk, just like you do. Every time I sell cards, I feel like I just keep on buying shipping supplies and never have the money to buy cards. Do you have any tips? I mean, you shouldn't spend that much money on supplies. I mean, that means you probably need to raise your prices because you're probably not bringing in enough money from the cards themselves. If I had to guess, but it's hard to tell exactly what your situation is. I mean, you should buy, you can buy supplies under $100 and should last you for a really long time. Probably just need to raise your prices. Is eBay the best place to buy bulk for a new guy to start the trade? No, I would not buy bulk on eBay. It's almost certainly going to be, almost certainly be sifted. So the best bet would be to go to your local, go on Facebook Marketplace, go to your Facebook groups, maybe even check your LGS and ask them if they have bulk that they don't deal with. Like, find ways to find it locally, because almost certainly most eBay lots are going to be sifted through. In fact, someone talked to me about this, and I think I'm going to start doing it. I'm going to start selling my Magic bulk that I've already sifted on eBay for $100 for a flat rate box, 6,500 cards. I think if I do it $100, that would still give me, after shipping and fees, would give me like, well, fees would be like what? $15, let's say, $25 shipping. That's $60 after all is said and done. And that's more than I would pay for those. It's about what I pay for those cards. So I would sift the value out of it and then sell it basically for what I bought it for, basically making the sifted cards free. That's pretty legit if I could sell them at $100. But I would definitely say in the description, like, these are sifted. And by the way, I have a lot of people asking me, my viewers asking me to buy my sifted Magic bulk. You don't want it. If you're doing what I'm doing, you don't need it. Look for bulk elsewhere. You can find it, I promise. It's not worth buying sifted bulk from me when I've already pulled a lot of the value out of it. Yes, there's still some value in it, but not as much as if you were just to buy bulk locally that's most likely not going to be sifted. I mean, worst case, it is sifted, and you would have bought from me, which would have been guaranteed to be sifted, so it's better to try and buy locally. Yeah, that's what I would say. What's everybody working on tonight? What are we going to work on tonight? We got through our 100 listings, so now we did the 200 a day. I don't think I want to list anymore. Should be listing, but I don't feel like doing that right this second. I could go through this last row of Magic bulk, and we can sift through it. Do we want to do that? We could do that. That is a possibility. Are we doing that? Is that what we're going to do? That's a good idea. We should probably do that. We need to be getting through this Magic bulk. And we can finally get through at least just one box of our Magic bulk, which is sad. We are not going through it quick. That's for damn sure. Also, I've been obsessed still with Warframe. Oh my god, I'm so obsessed with it. It's so good. It's so much fun. Warframe is so addicting. I want to get into Magic Book, but I feel like there's so many more sets and stuff than Pokemon that I need a scanner to start eBay just to have the SKU system. I mean, yeah, there are a lot of sets, but I mean, Pokemon does too. It's just typically you're gonna find newer stuff. With Magic, you find older stuff. So yeah, it's difficult. Organizing inventory, nice. What's your coffee mug say? It says "Good Morning Pumpkin." Packing orders, nice. Putting foils together, love it. Our card vendors are mobbed, and they sell at market in Green Bay, Wisconsin. I would love to know where you think they buy under. Are mobbed. What do you mean by mobbed? I don't know what you mean by that, Pat. They probably just buy collections locally. Should I sell cards and then keep stocking up on shipping supplies and then eventually start selling cards after I have tons of shipping supplies? I mean, you can just buy them as you need them, but just don't buy like 20 penny sleeves. Like, you can buy, they're a penny, so you can buy 1,000 for $10. Those will last you a really long time. You buy 500 envelopes for $20, that's $30. You buy card savers for like or even top loaders for even cheaper for like 5 cents a piece. So you can buy like 200 of those. I mean, just buy it as you need them. I wouldn't stock up on a ton of them. You don't need it right away. Where they're buying, I mean, probably just locally. That's the big question. Where's everybody buying them? And that's the answer you got to figure out. I had a homer on Magic Bulk recently, $9, and only gone through half of it and already found 173 in value. I believe it. Magic Bulk's got a lot. Definitely take a little time to shop around for supplies if you haven't already. Get your sale per cost down as much as you can while still using decent quality supplies. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to go crazy, though, at the beginning. Like, don't go and... Like, if it's going to stop you from buying more cards, then only buy what you need for the next, like, month. If your cost is a little higher per thing, it's not that big of a deal. Once you get, like, a few hundred, $200, $300, $400, $500, you can kind of buy more at that point. Wish I could get into Warframe. The movement is great, but it just hasn't hit me yet. I don't know why yet. Tate, I was the same way, and then it finally clicked. I don't know what happened this last time, but it clicked. The farming feels so good. I was doing a bunch of runs today, made a good amount of platinum because a new Prime came out, so everyone wants the parts, so they're overpriced. So I ran a bunch of artifacts, or what are they called? Not artifacts, relics. So ran a bunch of relics and got a bunch of the Prime parts. It was so fun. Oh my God, I love it. Do I download Warfare right now and go balls deep tonight? Never played, but used to play Destiny. If you like Destiny, you'll probably like it. If you like looting games, then it's pretty good. Get the 5K penny sleeves for like $30. Yeah, exactly. You can get it cheap. Some top loaders even come with penny sleeves. Yeah. First live. Virtue, welcome. How's it going? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the live stream. You watch college football? Just IU. Just IU, which was a good time to watch it. Basically just IU. I watch a little bit. Like during the playoffs, I watched all the games, and I'll watch some of the bigger games in college football, but really only recently because IU just recently got good again, or good, period. Yeah, I watched it a little bit, though. I've gotten more and more into it the last couple of years. What up, Nerd Store? League has me by the neck, though. Oh, God, get out of League. Get out of League. It's a trap. Yeah, I got you, Virtue. Virtue, what are you working on? Okay. So here's what I'm thinking we can do. We can scan through some Magic Bulk and sift it. I think what we need to do is scan through Magic Bulk and sift. I think that's the goal here. I think that's a good thing to work on for the rest of the night. Sift some Magic Bulk so we can finally get through a full box. So let me show you all the cards we need to scan. Here's some of it. Here's some more of it. And here is the last of it. Okay. So we need to scan all these. We only need to scan the front side because we don't care about the back side. If I had a nickel. So this, and then we're gonna scan these in, put them up on the TCG scan and identify, pull out the cards that are worth money. That's the plan, but we need to clean this first. And we're gonna have to clean this a few times throughout this process, hopefully not too many times, but that is part of the process. You gotta clean this really good because it'll stop and you just need to clean it some more. That is the name of the game, is keeping this thing clean. Luckily, when you're scanning it like this though, I don't really care about scan lines because I'm just uploading it to TCG player anyway, and I'm just using it to identify, so I don't really care about scan lines. So I don't have to worry about cleaning the cameras or nothing. And clean the rollers. All right. It's clean. Let's get to scanning. It'd be better if you guys saw probably this. It's probably better to see this. Probably better to see what's actually getting scanned in. That's probably more interesting than watching the cards go through a scanner. is seeing the actual cards that are going through the scanner. So we're just scanning one side. Oh, maybe. Let's try this again. Okay, it might be a little wet. Come on. Yeah, it's still, the rollers are still a little wet. I need to dry them off. Come on, you bitch. Let's dry off. Sometimes I go a little ham on the rollers. And it struggles to pick it up. Let's dry that off. Okay. Okay, now let's try it again. Little red Corvette. Baby, you're much too fast. There we go. There she blows. And we run through them. We're just gonna scan a bunch of cards until the scanner stops, and then when it does, we clean it, and then we just keep going and going and going, get the whole row done, go through the row on scan and identify, see what cards we need to pull out the value, bada boom, bada bang. No Arc Raiders. I never played Arc Raiders, but I heard good things. Mendoza saved IU's whole program. I mean, I wouldn't say Mendoza did that, although I will say Mendoza is great. I think the coach had a little something to do with it as well. What's the best way to go about getting bulk? I would say just find it locally. I use TC, or I personally did a lot of bulk through Facebook Marketplace. I'm scanning some collections I just recently bought. Nice. I scanned 400 today. Hell yeah. All right, here's our first stack of cards. The scan lines are so bad, but I don't care. It doesn't matter. I'm just uploading these to TCG Player. I don't care what they look like. Wait a minute, I put those cards in wrong. Those are upside down. Son of a bitch! That's gonna throw off the scans. Oh well. I can flip them. I can flip them in post. So far, we're up to 300 scans without this thing slowing down. That's a good sign. That's more than usual for me. Cleaning solution you're using? Just alcohol. Magic Gathering Joys. Any tips for sifting Pokemon and knowing what to look for? I know playables like Dawn and whatnot, but there's been like random Snorlaxes that are worth 40 cents and stuff. Mostly just, I mean, I just sift for the older stuff. And hollows. The newer stuff, I mean, yeah, I don't know about any Snorlaxes that are worth anything, at least when it comes to non-hollow bulk. But yeah, ultimately, I just try to figure out what is worth more than 25 cents, which usually isn't much when it comes to non-hollow Pokemon bulk, and then just pull that out. You can just look them up on TCG Player. Oh, it's starting to slow down a tad. Oh, there it goes. It's going to slow down here in a second. It needs to be cleaned. Little red Corvette. Get the last few of these cards out. All right, that's good enough. Okay. We need to clean this and start her up again. Little squeak Corvette. Little cleaning Corvette. Yep, I'm just using alcohol, cleaning the rollers. I don't care about scan lines right now because we're not uploading these images to eBay. These are just going to scan and identify just to see what cards are worth pulling out. That's all we're doing right now. I do not care about quality of images right now. So if you're coming in and wondering why, they all look like garbage. That is why. Little garbage. All right, continue scanning. Oh, my box was off. Oh no. Oh no, some of these are not properly turned the right way. Or nor. What are we going to do, or nor? Or nor. I'm sorry, chat. I'm not keeping up with y'all. I gotta get these scans in and then we can catch up. We can do all the chat in the world once we get through these scans. We're up to almost 700 scans. I can catch up a little bit. Evolutions 2. Yeah. So you're saying find your bulk through Facebook in your area? Yep. We got 300 cards for $5 mixed with commons, uncommons versus holos, LGS for the win. Hell yeah. That's sick. I don't watch IU that much, mainly just my team, Texas, and sometimes my son's team, Ohio State. I hate Ohio State. Absolutely despise Ohio State. Cannot stand Ohio State. I was so glad when we beat them. Oh, I was so happy when we beat them. That was the best. That was the best. I was saying for the longest time, I was like, I don't even care if we win the national championship. I don't really want that. I just want to beat them in the Big Ten championship. And we did, and I was happy. So the national championship was just a cherry on top. And a lovely cherry at that. I felt like, though, once we got to the national championship, I was like, we can't not win now. It's too good of a story to not win. Also, this is some dirty old bulk right now. So this is going to slow things down. Yeah, this is some very dirty bulk. Some dirty bulk. I like my bulk like I like my women. Dirty. That means they're old. Old and dirty. I'm a dork. My wife's younger than me. She's 2 years younger than me. And she's a clean woman. Little red COVID. Put a lot of alcohol on this. This is going to be a wet one. Get it nice and clean because this one is dirty. All right. Before we continue, let me catch up with chat. Oh, I found a reverse hollow snow ox in bulk, sold for 40. Hell yeah, that's awesome. What's a good price for bulk? I buy them for $10 per 1,000, but anything under 20 is pretty good. For Pokemon, the Snorlax prize pack non-hollow sells for 45. Damn. Yeah, but it's got the prize pack specific. You need to give it a little kinetic action to know whose boss it will speed up. Yeah, that short burst of panic. I put those in wrong. Yep. I need to get on it and sell to buy the scanner. Yep. Boy, it's just alcohol. Yep. Has gotten to his head. It has. It has. Just started selling myself. Only listed about 80, but a few is better than nothing, right? Yeah, that's awesome. Just make sure to list every day. Bro, your vids and tips are so helpful. Love the content. I appreciate you a ton. Hey, thank you, Libra. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. What's your F1 team? You know, I root for a little bit of everyone. I would say my favorite driver is Carlos Sainz. I'm more of a driver than I am a team, so I wouldn't say Williams is my favorite team. But I like McLaren. I've liked McLaren for a long time. So if I had to choose a team, I'd probably choose McLaren. And I liked them before they were good. So let me preface that. I don't like Ohio State either. We got upset by them 2 years in a row and might make it 3. Yeah, everyone loses to Ohio State. You do Magic on eBay too? Old Williams was sick. Yeah, new Williams is dookie. But they were coming around. I feel like last year they did decent, but I don't know. They struggle. They struggle. It was sad to see Sainz go. I mean, I obviously understood, like, you're not gonna replace Leclerc. I personally think Sainz is a better driver. I think Leclerc is the most overrated driver in the entire field. I'm gonna say it now. It's a hot take, but I think Leclerc is so overrated it's disgusting. But I think Leclerc is a qualifying hero. I think when it comes to races, he's trash. But I think he cracks under pressure. But I understood that they weren't going to choose Sainz over Leclerc, and obviously they had to get rid of somebody when you get motherfucking Hamilton. Like, you're going to have to replace somebody, and I knew it was going to be Sainz, so I didn't blame Ferrari, but I do love seeing Ferrari. I will say, I like Hamilton. I like rooting for Hamilton, and I like seeing him do well. But at the same time, I think Ferrari is so, like, up their own asses, so I like seeing Ferrari do bad. I don't necessarily dislike Ferrari. I just think it's hilarious when they time after time make the worst possible decision ever. And it seems to be so consistently bad. It's like they try to make the worst decision every time they get on the track. It's genuinely impressive. I have a buddy that's a Ferrari fan. I'm like, dude, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you could root for Ferrari. I would lose my mind every week with all their dumb decisions they make. Trust me, man, I don't like us. Oh yeah, you do Magic, yep. Why do people hate Lando? I think people hated him because he started to kind of cry a bit in the last couple of years. Like, I feel like when he was, no, actually it was mostly last year. I don't know, I don't mind Lando. I think people give him more hate than he deserves. Like, yeah, he was kind of whining, but like, everyone kind of whines when they're in a position to win their first ever world championship. So like, I don't know. He's young, younger, not young, but I like Lando. I don't love him. I liked him more a few years ago, and then yeah, he kind of just, I don't know, I grew off of him. But I really like Oscar. I think Piastri is one of my favorite drivers now. I would say he's probably my second favorite driver behind Sainz, and it was so sad to see him lose the world championship. I felt so bad for him, but he was just off, and I don't know what happened, and it was sad to see. But I mean, he's still young. I think if he can get in a good car, I think he could absolutely win a world championship, but we'll see. There you go. There's your little F1 rant for all the F1 fans. Did you see the Lando Sainz latest video for Quadrant McLaren fan as well since Senna Prost days? I didn't. Sainz and Lando did a video together? That seems random. I love Sainz. God, I love Sainz. I like seeing Checo back too. Like, I don't know. I thought he got too much hate when he was on Red Bull. And it's even funnier now seeing everyone in Red Bull's second seat perform worse than him after they got rid of him. That kind of brought me a little bit of joy just because I was like, see, he wasn't that bad. The car was just ass and only Max can drive it. And you can't really compare yourself to Max because everyone's worse than Max. I mean, to be fair though, What's-His-Nuts is doing pretty good as his second driver. But that's only because the Red Bull's so bad right now that not even Max can drive it. Not even Max can get value out of that Red Bull right now. I think he's going to retire this year. I hope he doesn't, but I bet he will. Max is not the kind of person to wait around and hope that a car gets better. All dirty and wet. What the fuck are we talking about here? We're going to do it anyway. Is this the World Championship hotline? Yes, it is. I agree about Ferrari, horrible decision making, but Leclerc is a pretty badass driver. I'm not saying he's bad. I think he's just overrated. He's a good driver, but people act like people put him in the same conversation as Hamilton and Max, and I'm like, why? He does not deserve to. What has he done to deserve to be in their presence? Absolutely nothing is the answer. I just think he's overrated. I think he's good. He's just overrated. But watching him and Hamilton fight in these last few races has been so entertaining. I love it. I'm like, give me more of this, please. Stop taking this away from us. Don't ever tell them they're not allowed to fight, because this is the most entertaining we've seen in a while. All right, let's upload these, and as these are starting to scan, we can catch up with chat. Little red COVID. 1,153 files, near mint, normal, next. Oh, I didn't flip those images. Oh well, it'll be fine. Must be the water, yeah. Checo Perez! And it's Perez! Lando's legit, my opinion, always praises team and teammates. Yeah, I think he's legit, yeah, for sure. I don't think he's a bad guy. Lowest value card you list and for how much? On Magic, it's 25 cents, and I list it for $2. On Pokemon, there isn't really a lower value. I more so just pay attention to like era, and if it's an older era, if it's like Sun and Moon and older, I'll list it. What's the best card you found in bulk? I sold an $85 Absol card the other day. So right now, since I started back up again, probably that card. Last few races, OP was off. OP. What's OP? It was the car, not Checo. Yeah, exactly. So my second multi-order, just under $50. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Hell yeah, Crondo. Their battles are fun to watch. They are. Signetti absolutely saved IU football. He's kicked ass everywhere, and he brought a bunch of solid, undervalued guys from JMU to IU. I like him more when he said he wouldn't go to NFL right away. I agree, 100% up next. I mean, Signetti is the reason that they are as successful as they are, 100%. I mean, he's got a good, I mean, he knows talent. He knows how to find talent. He knows how to help talent be the best they can be. When they were like, everyone was making fun of him when he's like, I win, Google me. Like that line, when it was said, was like, who the fuck is this guy? And now that line's like one of the most badass motherfucking lines you've ever heard come out of a coach's mouth. Ever. Like, that shit is hard. Hard. Insane. God, I love Signetti. And I'm so glad we got him. Oh, I just can't. I'm so ready for more football. Oh, I'm so ready. I'm not happy with just one championship. We need another. We need another back to back. I was able to never pre-order for collector booster packs of the new Magic set coming out in a couple weeks from my LGS. Nice. That's awesome. What's the next set? I don't know what the next set is. From 2016 Pokemon, Japanese XY promo centered 272 Mega Rayquaza EX and $5 bulk pull. Holy shit, how much is it worth? A Pokemon Center promo? That's crazy. Oscar Piastri, I've never seen him abbreviated. Regarded losing the championship last year, he was off the last few races in Mexico, Austin, Brazil. Yeah, like he really fell off pretty hard, which was sad to see. I was really sad to see. I love Oscar. Oscar's so chill, it's insane. When I have to damn tune in, stuck in my head after this live. Yeah, I know. My Deadpool secret lair just came in today. Nice, that's awesome. Going back to Strixhaven. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Soul Comps 300. Wow. Secret to Strixhaven Magic Academy thing. That's sick. That's awesome. Congrats. All right, we are going to delete this, and then we are going to delete these rows. And then we are going to format, conditional formatting, format if it is greater than or equal to 0.25. Done. All right. And then we just go down the row and grab the cards that are worth more than a quarter. We'll see if there's anything crazy in here. $1.52, $1.13. This is why Magic Bulk is worth so much. Like, look at all these cards. $10. Did I see one? Am I crazy? Yeah, $10. Nest of Scarabs. We just pulled a $10 card. You know how long it would take us to go through Pokemon Bulk to pull a $10 card? Like, people sleep so hard on Magic Bulk, it's crazy. Corpse, Cult of the Waxing Moon, Diamond Knight, Vizier Scorpion, Cult of the Waxing Moon, Wing Splicer, Make a Stand. Where's Make a Stand? Oh, this shouldn't be that far down. There it is. And then $1.52, Suit Imp. Murderous Cat. Timmy, don't get any ideas. Tombbound Lich. Riverwise Augur. There it is. All right. So these cards have been gone through. We'll add them to a stack that's been gone through. Yes. What was that one? Rigor-wise. Okay. Bone Picker. Ah, dude, that line was absolutely fucking iconic. I know, it was just mwah, so good. One of those said 42. Did it really? Did it really? Are you sure it didn't say 42 cents? I'm about to find out. You're buying cards like 1 cent per card and finding $10 cards? Yes, that's why bulk is so valuable. Especially, I'm telling you, people sleep on Magic bulk so hard. And it's crazy. People all talk about Magic Pokemon bulk. And I'm like, and don't get me wrong, I get it. Like, I prefer Pokemon. So I like looking for Pokemon. But, like, realistically, Magic bulk has a disgusting amount of money in it. Where is this card? Accursed Witch. There we go. Then Fallen Ideal. All the cards to Slum get pulled. Then Overcome. Overcome. Another Overcome. Wild Growth. Walker. Scampering. Scorcher. Cult of the Waxing Moon. Curse of Shallow Graves. Where are you? There it is. And Banewhip Punisher. Heartwarming Redemption. All right. We'll go to Heartwarming Redemption. Holy shit, I did see it. It probably, we'll see if that's actually the card. We'll see if that's actually the card. It might not be the actual card. It might not be the actual card. We'll have to check. Curse. It might have read it wrong. Curse of Shallow Graves. This is what I'm looking for. Oh wait, did I already grab that one? I did. We need Heartwarming Redemption, sorry. There it is. Heartwarming Redemption. Gatebreaker Ram. Crumbling Ashes, 35. Tell me this is 35. Holy shit. Is this actually right? There's no way. Let me look this up. $42? Crumbling Ashes, 35 out of 180. That's... That's a $42 card, y'all. Easy, baby. Easy money. Should make a video teaching us how to use the CSV files better. Magic Bulk is because it's based on playability and formats. There's a lot of formats. Most people don't keep track of that. Exactly. My bulk buy, I have been convinced to look more into Magic Bulk. I'm telling you, it's got crazy. $42 card. That's 42 bucks. $42. I couldn't get the Manabox app to work. Wouldn't scan. Did you use the thing that I showed? I'm going to check my morning tide. Yeah. Yes, Crumbling Ashes is another one. It has one printing. It's very effective in a new deck. That's so sick. Oh my God. We just got a $42 card. That's crazy. That is insane, y'all. That is insane. It's just, that's what it's worth. That's what it's worth. Nest of Scarabs, another $10 card. Oh wait, these are upside down. Does that matter? Nope. Nest of Scarabs, what number? 101? Yep. $10 card right there. And even read it upside down. That's crazy. Gonti's Machinations. Jesus Christ. $42 card right there. Caressa Phyrexia. Caressa Phyrexia. Suit Imp. Another Suit Imp. That's a $1 card. Soul Snuffers. Another $2 card. Whispering Spectre. Another $2 card. Selesnya Guildmage. This is the very first, this what's crazy? This is the first box of 30 boxes that I have. This is the first box. We've already pulled a $15, multiple $15 cards out of it. We just pulled a $10 card and a $42. That's 50 bucks right there. That paid for the whole box. These two cards paid for the whole box. Y'all are sleeping on bulk. Skirk Ridge. And then Nest of Scarabs, another one, $10 card. There's 20 bucks. Morbid Curiosity. Flesh Eater Imp. Famished Paladin. That's crazy. Mystic. Those are both in the same deck, by the way. That's sick. That's sick. That's crazy. Absolutely insane what you can get out of it. Then Wild Down, Fanatic Devotion. Fanatic Devotion. Interdict. Healing Salve. Here's some old bulk cards. Crown of Flames. Obsidian Acolyte. Seer's Vision. Soltari Foot Soldier. Frog Tongue. Good old Frog Tongue. I get a lot of those. Shield Wall. Blood Pet. Diamond Knight. Gonti's Machinations. Another Gonti's. Bone Picker. Picker, hardly know her. Gonti's. Agent of Erebos. Accursed Witch. Wait, did I pass it? I don't see an Accursed Witch. Oh, there it is. The back of the card. Charging Monstrosaur and Raptor Hatchling. Or Raptor Hatchling. Raptor Hatchling, then Vizier. Are those mostly common magic cards? Yes, most of this is common and uncommon. That Healing Salve is probably incorrect. Yeah, some of them are a little off, and that's not a big deal. I don't mind too much. If I pull a card that isn't worth what it's worth, it's not the end of the world. Especially on these low ones. Faith. Abzin Falconer. Where's Abzan Falconer? There it is. Then Dauntless and Lockjaw. Lockjaw's basically $1. Skirkridge. Glenn, Karis, and Soul Snuffers, another $2 card. Breakneck. Breakneck shouldn't have been that far out. There it is. And we go way down until we get to Murderous Cut. Oh, there they are. Murderous Cut. Rift Sweeper. Obliterating Bolt. Yomgoth. High Alert. All right, let me end it there for a second. The Healing Salve, which one was that? Was that like just a 25-cent card? So you probably could pay the same bulk price for MTG as you do with Pokemon and still make decent money, it seems. Yeah, especially if it's unsifted. Obviously, if it's not sifted, or if it is sifted, that's what's the dangerous part about it. Not dangerous, but like sifted Magic bulk isn't usually worth as much, but you could sell it on eBay. I've heard good things about people selling them as like just a big bulk lot on eBay, and you could probably make your money back that way. So there's ways to get rid of it. There's ways to get rid of it, and Because people still want Sifted Magic Bulk for whatever reason. You know, they have their reasons. They might want to fill out collections, or they like old Magic cards. You know, like a lot of stuff. A lot of reasons why somebody might want it. So yeah, there's ways to do it. Yamivawu, Kavu, Obsidian Acolyte. Wow, these are very old and very damaged. Crown of Flames. Sleeper's Robe. It's just so weird to see like old bulk with Magic be not worth much. Because it's the exact opposite with Pokemon. Like older bulk is worth a lot because people want like the collectible aspect of it. But it's not as strong of a collector's game when it comes to Magic. There's definitely some nostalgia and people like the old stuff, but never to the point of like it is in Magic or in Pokemon. Armored Ascension. Ren's Resolve, another $3. $3 card right there. Curse of the Pierced Heart. Oh, it was right after Ren's Resolve. I'm dumb. Damn it, where was that? I don't see it. What the hell? Stoke the Flames. There it is. Okay, so it should be... There it is. Curse of the Pierced Heart. Crown of Flames. Seeker of Skybreak. Another dollar card. Crowd's Favor. Psychic Strike. I bet we'll find over a $100 card in this Magic Bulk. By the time I get through it all, I guarantee you we'll find a $100 Magic card. Tide Force Elemental. Can you do Riftbound cards as well? I might get into Riftbound eventually, but I've not done it yet, Tub. $45.55 after shipping and fees. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm so spoiled by Card Uploader that manual listings feel like hell. Yeah, same. I couldn't imagine going back. May have to look around my area for some Magic Bulk. That's the thing too, is like Magic Bulk is probably easier to get than Pokemon Bulk. That's the craziest part about it. Cards get reprinted a lot, driving the price down for the play community in MTG. Yeah, but they're still, yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess with the older cards. What sets are you looking through? All kinds of them gathering well. All kinds of them. They're all kind of mixed. If you guys are just now getting here, we're looking through Magic Bulk that we scanned in, and we use TCG scan and identify to check the cards and their prices. And then they just gave me a CSV that I then uploaded, and I'm going through the cards now and just pulling out, and it's highlighted in the CSV. I've highlighted what's worth more than 25 cents, 25 cents or more. Crowd's Favor, Dire Fleet Captain. $2, Maya Retriever. A little beat up, but still probably at least $1. So I'll list it for probably $3. Karis of Phyrexia. Curse of Thirst. Agonizing Memories. Greater. Mysterious Egg. Pride Malkin. Sky Scanner. Software supports Riftbound, should have been my question. Yes, it does. It does. Still need to go through and figure out what to do with all my One Piece bulk I just received for free. List it. List it. Ahi. Yup. Pride Malkin, Sky Scanner. So we went through all those. Sky Scanner was the last one we did. Tide Skimmer. Curse of Thirst and Skeletal Worm. Quickling. Silmugars Scorn. Silumgars. Mnemonic Wall. Aqueous Foam. Tome Scour. Last bit of this bulk. Will there be another big card? Tunneling Geopede. Where are you at, Tunneling? There it is. Crowd's Favor. Sun Crowned Hunters. And last but not least, Generator Servant. There it is, y'all. Let me just show you. Oh, I can't show you anymore. I took the camera down. That stack of cards are all worth 25 cents or more, probably a lot more. These are all worth $1 to $3, $1 to $4. Even at $1 a piece, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in just dollar cards would have paid for that row. 2 of these are $10 cards and 1 of these are $42 cards. That's $62, $72, probably $100. We just pulled $100 of value right out of it like that. $100 of value just like that. I'm gonna actually penny sleeve this $42 card. This Crumbling Ashes is clean too. I would say, well, that's near mint. That's near mint all day. Near mint $42 card out of our bulk. That easy. That squeezy. Now you're not gonna get that in every row, but I pulled $15 cards out of this all day. In fact, here, actually, I can show you exactly what we pulled. Let me show you. Let me show you exactly what we pulled. So in that box, we went through a whole box of Magic, so about 4,400 Magic cards. All of these cards right here, this stack of cards was worth more than $1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 cards worth more than $1. There's 2 cards in here that I know that are worth 10, and I think at least 1 card that's worth 15. So realistically, but even if it was $1 card, and this is a $42 card. So just right here, out of the $1 plus that we pulled out, we just pulled out, what, $30 at least of just dollar cards if we count them all as $1. Now, that's just the dollar cards. This is the stack that is worth more than $0.25. This right here is worth more than $0.25. Every single one of these cards is worth more than $0.25. I would say there's probably 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 9, 40, 41, 42, 43, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. Okay, 50 here, so let's do some simple 50, 100, 200, 300. I would say 400 cards. So just in the cards that are worth more than $0.25 is $100. That box was worth basically $200. And that's if I sold it all for $0.25, which I won't. A lot of these I'm gonna sell for $1, or I'm sorry, I'll sell for $2. I'm listing them all for $2 at a minimum. And then the cards that are worth 50 cents or more, I'm listing for $2.49. So we won't get less than 50 cents for each one of these cards eventually when they sell. Magic bulk is valuable, y'all. It's valuable. Alrighty. I burned Magic the Gathering stocks to my brain. MTG is my jam. Yeah, Magic does well. What's the most expensive card you remember pulling, getting for 5 cents or less? We just pulled a $42 card, but I don't know the least. I mean, I don't know the most. out of all my bulk, but we sold an Absol for $85 the other day that we picked up for 1 cent. Do you ever send discounts out to buyer groups on eBay? I was showing it to someone in comments on a video earlier. I send out like offers, but I don't send out like discounts. I've never done it before, honestly. Still need to give Card Trader a try. Just got signed up for their Card Trader Zero program, which seems similar to TCG Player, but less fees and more international reach. Interesting that you say that. There may be something down the road with Card Trader. Sort by price and sum the green cells, please. Yeah, I can do that. Oh, sum the green cells. That's a good idea. Okay, I can do that. How would I do that? You can go here and then wait, you guys show me how to do this. I don't remember. Wait, let me catch up with chat real quick and then we'll do that. It's a good idea. Found your channel a couple weeks ago, didn't think anything of it, but liked the content last week. I saw one of your videos and I was like, you know what? I just need to do it. And I started listing. I'm up. Hell yeah, that's awesome, Caden. What are you selling? To 3K list of bulking. Thank you for showing people that this is very possible, very inspiring. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'm envious. Yeah, it's cool. Do a sum of greater than 24 cents. Oh, that's okay. I can do that. Magic is very playable, especially with the new game type getting popular. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, it's pretty good. Did wonders for vintage arts on cards that had been reprinted into the ground. Really? You should just shoot me those CSVs so I can save you some time on selling them. I'm always looking for specific staples to help increase my traffic. Yeah, if you want something, I can send you the CSV. Yeah, just tell me what you want. The problem is I don't sell it for 25 cents though. I'm not selling it for 25 cents, so it'd be higher price. I mean, I guess I could in theory sell the cards 25 cents, but send me a message on Discord. Another way to estimate, weigh 50 cards in milligrams, get a weight per card, then weigh all the cards you want to do, then math. Yeah, I can do that too. Shipping not included, yeah. Just tuning in, thank you for letting us know about eBay envelopes working up to $50. And I had an order today for $44. That was a bunch of small illustration rares, and I saved like $4 in shipping. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, it's only up to $50. I made a mistake and said 100. You can sort by color, then highlight them for some. Okay, let's see. I think you can just sort by A to Z, right? Yeah, there we go. So then equals sum of $122. Market value in one row. 1,100 cards. We pulled out 122. Even if you subtract the $62 we made of those big cards, that's still $60. That paid for the whole box in one row. In one row. That's insane. Y'all are sleeping on Magic Bulk. I've said it for a long time that Magic Bulk is worth more than Pokemon Bulk. I just need to damn go through it. It's a lot harder to go through, takes a lot more time, but it's worth it. Obviously, as you can see, it is worth it. It's worth the time and the effort to go through. I bet out of this, I bet this box, I bet I pulled $300 of value, easy. And that's just of what market price is. I'm not gonna sell it for that price on eBay. eBay, like I said, my lowest price is $2. So the least I can get for a card is 50 cents after everything, shipping costs and everything. If someone buys more than one, I make a lot more. I sent a 5% maximum $10 coupons out from time to time to incentivize people to repeat buyers. Oh, you can do it to just repeat buyers? That would be sick. Or like people that have already bought from you. Convert to table first and you have the color option. Yeah. If you bud, I'll send you a message on Discord. Yeah, I got you. Okay. It's absolutely worth it. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Thought about buying a card sorter. I did buy one. I bought a sifter, a card sifter, not a sorter, I guess. But it doesn't get here until September. It's called the Roka Sifter. It just got announced. Now imagine all the work that I just did, and that sifter does it for me. In September, that sifter is going to do all that for me. So I can be doing other things. I can be listing while that thing's doing it. If you get a clean bulk and not shoebox bulk, it can always be good. Yeah, I mean, even shoebox bulk can be good. If anything, shoebox bulk can be probably worth more. Yeah, Dylan, you'd be surprised, especially if you sell on eBay. Like, even those lower value Pokemon cards can sell for $2 all day. Okay, guys, we have been live for a long time. I gotta go play with my cat Tim before he loses his mind. I played with him a little before the stream, but I think he wants to go play some more. So I appreciate you guys being here. As you can see, Magic Bulk is definitely worth it. Don't sleep on it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna head out. Bulk lots is a good idea, MD. Looks amazing. $20 a month for using the sorter and internet connection, though. Yeah, $20 a month is pennies. Yeah, Shoebox Bulk can be pretty good. Okay, I said I was gonna leave, but I keep getting more chats. You mentioned in your videos that you do about 200 cards per day of upload. I'm not able to scan cards each day, but I can scan about 2,000 cards per day. Would you recommend just listing 2,000 of that? The 2,000 that I scan in, or should I upload a CSV file 200 each day instead of doing all of it on the same day? You should do it. You should schedule it out so you don't do it all in one day. eBay likes to see every day. Where they haven't looked at prices. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. I am going to head out. I appreciate you guys being here. We'll catch you guys. We might do a day stream tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe. We'll see. But thank you, guys. I appreciate it.